it's really important to be able to talk about women's wellness at work. Historically, there's been a lot of subjects that have been almost seen as taboo or slightly funny to people, and actually they're really not. And it's really important to be able to talk about these things for the workplace to feel inclusive. And I'm talking about subjects such as the menopause, period leave, mental health, IVF, cancer, a whole range of topics really.
After suffering from breast cancer and having a mastectomy, I had to consequently have a hysterectomy, which launched me straight into menopause. So I wasn't really prepared for what was going to happen, how I was going to feel physically and mentally. And at the time, I felt that I couldn't really talk about it to anybody because it was almost an excuse for perhaps not being my normal self at work. And I think if I had an opportunity to be able to speak openly and without any embarrassment about what I was going through at work, that would have helped me enormously. I would have felt relieved.
I think for me it's about removing barriers, removing any stigma, and just being open as a workplace, open as a manager, open as a team. I think the more effective you can be at doing that, the more effective you can be at finding the right outcomes that benefit everybody.
By the year 2030, 1 in 3 members of our workforce will be over the age of 50. This is the age when menopause first starts to impact most women. This can cause issues with both physical and mental health.
When I joined Gleeson and I found out that we were going to start the IVF process, I was very open with my peers, my colleagues and the founders. For my own well-being, it was good for me to talk about it with other people, and I think it made everything a lot more clear in my head. The whole journey for me I can only say that it was a positive experience, and that's because Gleeson allowed me to be very open and very honest and talk about it, and checked in on me and gave me everything that I needed.
It helps me understand, which in turn helps me offer the support that might be needed, and in turn as well that hopefully makes them feel a little bit more comfortable in the workplace, to be able to feel like, there are issues that they go through that men don't, that they're able to talk about.
And by being able to discuss them and be open and honest about them and have policies in place that actually cover these conditions, it makes a very inclusive environment where people feel comfortable talking and being their authentic selves.